Suppose I could get some over at the mess hall. Well, why don't you, Gorma? If you're doing it, you might just as well do it right. Well, really, I don't think. Oh, get it? Gorma. You'll see. It'll make all the difference in the world. Boys, good afternoon. Lovely day, HM? Yeah. Oh, careful. You'll track on my floor. Huh? Who are you, madam? Well, I'm Miss Taylor. Who are you? Well, I'm Sergeant Carter. Would you answer me one question, please? What are you doing here? Well, I'm mopping the floor. You can see that. I don't mean that. I don't mean, what are you doing here? I mean, what are you doing here in these barracks? Oh, I'm visiting. Visiting? With a mop? Well, I didn't intend to mop. I'm just helping out my friend, Private First Class Gomer-Pyle. Do you know him? Oh, yeah. So you're a friend of Pyle's. Huh? Yes. A very dear friend. Oh, but see, look. You should have wiped your feet. Look at the mark you've left all over the wet heart. You know, I'd love to have to do it once. Madam, Miss Taylor. Miss Taylor. What? Look, I don't want to seem rude or anything, but you'll really have to leave. Leave all this work for Gorma, I should say. No? Look, I'm sorry, but according to regulations. Aunt B, I got it. Oh. Hey, Sergeant Carter. Oh, there you are, Pyle. Now, that's the way to come into a room. Yeah, well, I was just talking to this lady here. Pyle, the civilian lady that you brought into the barracks. Well, then you met Aunt B. That's good, because I've written a lot about you in my letters back home. Pyle. Oh, so this is your Sergeant Carter. Oh, I didn't realize that. You know, I pictured him a little taller. He's not tall, but he's solid. He's solid as rock. Aunt B. Madam, Miss Taylor. I'm afraid Private Pyle didn't explain the rules of the base. But civilians are not allowed in the barracks, so I'll have to ask you to leave. But I came to visit with Gorma. Well, I'm sorry about that, but regulations are regulations. You can wait for him in the recreation room if you like, although it might be kind of a long wait. But there's so much left to do. I've barely started on the floor. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. The recreation room is down at the end of the street, and turn left. Oh, and one more thing, madam. You'll have to leave the jacket and cap here. Oh, yes. I'll help you, Aunt B. Well, Gorma, thank you. I'll be waiting for you. I hope it won't be too long. I'll do my very best. Aunt B. Oh, dear. Look what you're doing to the floor. Look, you know, there's the clean part. Goodbye, Miss Taylor. Pyle, you lame brain, you knucklehead. Do you realize how many regulations you've broken here? Well, let me count them off to you. 1, having a civilian in the barracks. 2, having a civilian woman in the barracks. 3, letting a civilian wear a Marine uniform. You've been in the Marines for 3 years, Pyle. When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn? What does it take to get through that thick skull of yours? What? Oh, Miss Taylor, did you forget something? No, but, is there any trouble? I heard your voice and it sounded, well, rather angry. Oh, did it? Yes. There isn't anything wrong, is there? Really, it's nothing you need worry about, madam. Sergeant Carter talks to me a lot like this. Aunt B, there's no need for you to worry. Oh, I see. Well, I'll be waiting for you. Gorma. All right. Oh, what an awful mess. You've been in the Marines all this time, and you pull this kind of boneheaded stunt? Having a civilian in the barracks? A civilian and a woman civilian? Pyle, I'm going to make sure you don't forget this. You're going to remember this for a long, long time when I get to. What? Excuse me. Oh, Miss Taylor, are you sure everything's all right, that Gorma's not in some kind of trouble? Really, it's nothing, madam. You see, Private Pyle forgot a few of his duties, and I was just reminding him. My goodness, do you remind people in that tone of voice? It sounded so rough. Really, Miss Taylor, why don't you just wait for this knucklehead? I mean, Private Pyle in the rec room? Well, really, Aunt B, it's okay. Really it is. All right, Gorma, if you say so. That should be such a mess. Now, Pyle, let me tell you what I got planned for you. Aunt B, what are you doing here? Well, I got so worried you didn't turn up in the recreation room, and I thought I'd come back and see if everything's all right. That Sergeant Carter seemed so annoyed with you. Oh, it really wasn't much. He just gave me some extra details to do, and just as soon as I get finished, then we can visit. Oh, good. Well, what do you have to do? Well, for one thing, I've got to move the sand pile here over there. Oh, then what? Well, then I've got to move the sand pile there back over here. You mean move it back where it came from? Oh, goodness. Well, why do you have to do that? Because Sergeant Carter said so. Oh, Gorma, you're being punished. Oh, it was because of me, wasn't it? Oh, no. Aunt B, it wasn't your fault. Gorma, why? Oh, Gorma, I'm so sorry. Miss Taylor, you're not supposed to talk to the men when they're on a detail. I came back to. You see, the men would never get their work finished if they have civilians talking to them. I know, but look, why don't you let me show you a shortcut to the gate? Now, you just go right down this road right here, and it'll run right out to the main street where you can get yourself a bus. I'm sure you do want to take a bus, don't you? Thank you very much. I'm sure our listeners were fascinated by your stories of your son, Mickey. This is a Johnny Clark at Large show, talking to you from outside of the gate of Camp Henderson, where we've been interviewing friends and relatives of. Excuse me, madam. Excuse me. Would you mind talking to us for a moment? What? Tell me, how did you enjoy your visit to Camp Henderson today? Well, not very much, I can tell you that. I've never been so shocked and surprised in all my life. I just came here to visit my son. Whoa, 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 just a moment. You obviously have a great deal to tell us. But first, what is your name? I never heard anything like it in all my life. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Who was hollering and who was screaming? Sarge. No. Who was he hollering and screaming at? Moving the sand fire from one place to another place, and then back again, not making any sense at all. And then he came along, and he just about pushed me down the road. No. Yes, he pushed me down the road. Oh, who pushed you? Sergeant Clark. Sergeant. I find that hard to believe. Well, he did, but it was the hollering and screaming that upset me. Back home, if a man behaved like that, we wouldn't have a thing to do with him. Well, it certainly is interesting, Miss Taylor, but, we're running out of time, and I would like to hear more about this. I'm sure our listeners would. I wonder if you'd like to appear on my TV show tomorrow night. Yes. Are you going to be in town tomorrow night? Yes, I am. I'm coming back to see Goma. Wonderful. Then I'll expect you on my television show. That winds it up for this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Johnny Clark at Large show. Company B, Corporal Boyle. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Sir, I didn't push her. Yes, sir. I'll be right over on the double. But I didn't push her. Some people can really fool you. She seemed like a sweet, motherly type. She's a killer, Boyle. A killer? This is all your fault. Boyle, all your fault. Good morning, gentlemen. Time to get up. Rise and shine. Up, upper belly. Up, upsy daisy. Pile. It's 5:30. Time to get up. A new day is dawning. Pile. Oh, did you holler, Sergeant? No, I didn't holler. But I have been trying to get you up for a little while. Well, that must be the reason I didn't wake up. I'm used to getting up when you holler. Well, I didn't holler. Something wrong with your face, Sergeant? What do you mean? Well, your lips are spread out funny. I'm smiling. Pile. Didn't you ever see anybody smile before? Oh, sure. But it looks kind of funny when you do it. Why don't you just get out of the sack? Pile? All right, everybody. I'd like to see all of you gentlemen out on the street in 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Fellows, hurry it up. Hey, Sarge, what was that? What was that Mr. Nice Guy routine? Are you cracking up? No, I'm just getting in practice. Practice for what? For that Taylor dame. When she comes out here, I gotta show her a different Sergeant Carter before she goes on that TV show tonight. Oh, yeah. After